Hi, it's Penguin Matt here again, finally doing another video. And today I'm going to show you this. Finally bought an electric bike. I never really thought I would, but I did. Me and my friend Jim, we went out to Launceston. What are we now, Thursday? So on Tuesday we took a ride to Launceston and we bought a bike each. And I got to say that the company we dealt with, Extreme Vehicles, or electric vehicles in Trotters Lane in Prospect, Launceston, John, the salesman there, I guess the boss there, he looked after us. And anyway, we walked away with a couple of bikes each. Now, I've been totally against electric bikes. I just thought they were a waste of time. There's no what exercise you're going to get on one of them. But really, as much as you want. You can make the ride as easy as you want, or as hard as you want. And anyway, John at the bike shop, he let me test ride. I've never ridden one before. I had about 5 different bikes he let me test ride. All brilliant. I went up to the Silver Dome, which is at the back, which is up a hill. I thought, I'll never get up there, but the hill was just turned into flat. It was terrific, so I was sold. So it was just a matter of choosing the right bike. Now ideally I did want to be able to throw it into the boot of my car, my hatchback, like I do with my other bike. Take the front wheel off and shove it in the boot and away you go. But these things are heavy. I mean, 26k and so awkward. So I don't think it'll ever go in the back of my car. But what we did do, we decided we'd buy quite a good bike rack for the 2 bikes. Steve had a tow bar on his Subaru, so they fitted us with a nice bike rack so we can put them both on securely, so we can go off. And in the meantime, because they've got a fair range, I can ride around from Penguin from home and do a fair coverage anyway. I'm yet to find out just how far I can get. I've done 19k on it so far, and I've only used one bar of the battery. They say they've got about a 40k range, but it depends on how you use them, I think, how much pedalling you do without the motor, how powerful you use the motor. But see what it's got. There's that's the little gadget there that tells you your speed and how far you've been, and turns lights on, does all sorts of things. So it's got 7 gears and 5 battery rates of power. I'm still experimenting with it, and but what I've done with the sofa is it's brilliant. I'm about to go and have a ride along the old coast road at Penguin here, between Penguin and Ulverston, and it's all hill, you know, right? Which there's no way I wouldn't walk it. I wouldn't use my road bike to it. I don't like hills. But this, I'm going to have a go, and we'll just cruise and the handlebars. They're nice. They call them Dutch handlebars, I believe. And what I wanted, a nice padded seat. So, yep, I bought an electric bike, and I can't stop raving about it. Now, my mate Jim, he can't ride his yet because he's had a back operation, and he's not allowed to do things like this until they remove some dressings that he has to carry around with him and wear every day. So he's hoping they'll be off in another couple of weeks and he'll be gone. So, but based on my recommendations as buy one, he bought one too. So, and well, I'm quite excited about it, and so my opinion has totally changed. Yep, they can make riding easy. That's right. Why make it hard? Why not have fun? Why not ride along tracks that have got hills that will help me get up and I can go further? And then I don't have to worry if it's a windy day too much, because I can ride in the wind as well. Slightest bit of breeze and I won't get on my other bike. I did get my other bike out last week. I haven't ridden it for 7 months. The weather's been rubbish. but I decided, and I went, out of 8 days, I went 6 days in a row, 6 out of 8 days for a ride on the usual track from Ulverston Wharf to the Turners Beach Railway crossing. It's about 13k there and back. And a couple of days it was headwind and it was tiring and hard work. And that's what got me thinking, well, maybe electric bike might be the way to go. But am I going to make myself lazy doing that and not get a workout? Well, believe me, you can make a workout on this. And yesterday I took this from my home in Penguin to my mate's place at the other side of Soft Creek. And that was about 14k there and back. And quite a steep hill as you leave Penguin, up Cemetery Hill. The hill wasn't there. I was pedalling, but just cruising up the hill. So I'm still getting used to it, still getting the idea of how to handle it. But yeah, do I like electric bikes? Do I? You want to buy one, go and see John in Trotters Lane in Launceston if you can do that. Because he'll do you a good deal. You will pay a couple of grand if you want. You can pay 10 grand if you want. But this one was about 2. The one Steve's got has a bigger, more powerful battery, and he paid about 2.5 for his. But so far, I just love this. I can't wait to go back on it and have a ride. Okay, so yeah, that's my electric bike. There's my lupins growing. Look, they've decided to. They look good. And for those who might be interested, mainly, there's a fly on the screen. Sorry about that. They may be interested with the peas. Well, I've had a couple of good feeds out of them. The centre rows were still developing while the outer rows were all finished. But here you can see they are now pretty well ready to eat. This is after, I'd say, 12, 13 weeks now. And yeah, Linda, look at them. They are going to be eaten by me either today or tomorrow. I'm going to sit here and pig it right out on them. So okay, that's it for me. I will get back into doing a few songs for you soon. Because I hadn't been well, my voice hadn't been any good, and I just haven't felt like it. But now I'm starting to feel good. The weather's improved. It's 20 something degrees today and has been for a few days, and we're starting to get the good weather finally. So thank you for those who subscribed. I was amazed. I've got 18 subscribers. I don't know who they all are. That's not a lot, I know, for some people, but for me, yeah, it's pretty good. And one of my videos, the Bring Me Sunshine song, for some reason that's sort of, I think it was 270 something when I last looked. That sort of climbs a couple all the time. The others are not moving very much, but that's okay. I mean, I'm mainly doing these videos for my family. It's not, anybody else can look by all means. And if you'd like to like and subscribe, that's great. Thank you very much. But I'm glad that song's doing all right. I'm glad you like it, because I like it too. So I'll do some more before too much longer. So for now, it's Thursday, the 2nd of December, 2021. And yes, and also, see, that's a step through. Now, I want the step through because I'll be 71 in a couple of weeks. And it's getting a bit hard to get your leg over, pardon the expression. It's easier to go through the step through to get on and off you go. All right? So, if you've been a bit sceptical about electric bikes, nah, well, believe me, ride one and then you'll change your mind. Thanks a lot. Penguin Mel, catch you next time, maybe with a song. See you, bye.